The man has been spitting water crazily since getting off the plane, like a high-pressure water gun, and the plane he took was even more bizarre. What should have been a 3-hour flight, the plane somehow flew for 5 whole years. Even more strange was that none of the passengers on the plane noticed anything unusual. They all thought it was just a regular 3-hour flight, but their families thought they had met with disaster. When the captain contacted the tower to request landing, upon hearing it was Flight 828, the ground staff was instantly panicked. After countless repeated confirmations, the ground finally approved the landing, but they landed at a remote backup airport. When the passengers got off the plane, they weren't greeted by family members, but by crowds of police and reporters. The passengers were also frightened by the scene, all discussing what could have happened. Then a bald detective stepped forward and said, "Your plane took off from Jamaica in 2020, and now it's already 2025. The detective's words made everyone question their reality. They looked at each other in disbelief, unable to believe this was real, because for them, only 3 hours had passed. How could 5 years have passed after landing? So to investigate the cause, the bald detective detained the plane, and all personnel on board, and questioned each passenger one by one, but all the answers were consistent. Nothing unusual happened on the plane. They just encountered strong turbulence during the flight. The cabin went dark, and the fuselage kept shaking, but everything returned to normal shortly after. They even inspected all items on the plane, but still found nothing unusual. With no choice, the detective had to release the passengers to reunite with their families. Though the people on the plane only experienced 3 hours, their families had waited for 5 full years, and during this time, many people and things had changed beyond recognition. A 7-year-old girl had grown into a graceful young lady. The twins, who were brother and sister, now had a huge age gap. Kira, who was originally a police officer, also met her boyfriend who had matured considerably, but seeing the ring on his finger, she realized he had married her best friend. All these changes left her at a loss. The only good news was that her nephew with leukemia, who only had 6 months left, after 5 years of technological advancement, now had new treatment options that might cure him. Meanwhile, the investigation team continued examining the plane. They wanted to uncover the truth. Why the plane could fly for 5 years, while all passengers remained unchanged. Was it an accidental time-space travel, or something else? Would these mysterious questions ever be answered?